Hello, it's ForeverJamy here doing another commentary. Today I'm trying to push myself. I've already recorded two voiceovers, commentaries for two other videos, and I'm trying to do a third one, which is proving to be quite difficult. And it's with Firewatch playing in the background. So I can't really talk about the game too much. I kind of just got to step up my comfort zone of talking about the game and just talk about random stuff, which is actually a lot harder than you initially think. Especially when you've got to do it for, I don't know, 10 minutes. I'm hoping I can go for. So recently, obviously I've started this YouTube now, and I don't want to really get famous on YouTube or anything like that. That's not the goal. And I've been thinking about jobs and stuff that I can do and blah 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 blah, and I decided if I like no matter what job I got, blah blah whatever happens in the future, all that shit. If I became a millionaire, what would I actually do? Not saying that I am going to, or the job I'm going to take is going to lead me there, but if I had millions of pounds, what would I actually do with it? And I had to think long and hard, and I honestly don't know. Like, you see all these, just going off YouTube, you see these big YouTubers and they're earning like millions of pounds. It's like, how, how can you have that much money? I don't even understand. You can't even comprehend having that much money. It's like, people always do these things like a $1 million but or £1 million but how, you say £1 million, but that doesn't really mean anything, that it's just stupid amounts of money. I think I would probably start. I guess I'd start a business or something like, a creative business. Probably try, get into that sort of job, because that's something I've always wanted to do. Because I feel like I can be quite creative, but I need people to bounce off usually when I'm coming to being creative. And if I had a business like that where I could, set people up and do things like that and give people ideas and people give me ideas and we can just work them out and do it like that, that would be pretty awesome. Like, I always have like these mad daydreams, just absolutely mad. And one of my like biggest daydreams is like somehow getting some money and then just like hiring random homeless people off the street and just like setting them up and making them do this like media business. And in my head it goes totally well. In the real world that would go flipping awful. It's something to, I guess, to aspire to. I might get enough money where I can set up something like that. You never know what's going to happen in life. You've got to take it as it comes, sort of thing. And I just think that I would be the crazy person to do that. I'm a bit of a, I guess I'm a little bit of a risk taker in some ways. In some ways not. I kind of, I decided I was gonna, when I finished sixth form, I said, well, before that even, I said I didn't want to go to university. I'm not really interested in doing another 3 or how many years you need to do to get your university degree. I wanted to take a year out and then do an apprenticeship, which in some ways is a risk because I'm at the point now where I'm trying to get apprenticeships and just waiting to hear back from people and stuff like that. And I feel like not going the normal route of going to university is much more risky for someone trying to do it all by themselves than going to university and stuff like that. And I'm the sort of person that will say I want to do something, and I might not do it then or in a week. I'll do it. But I will do it at some point. Like I said, I wanted to go traveling. I wanted to go backpacking, and I wanted to do it in Europe. So I did. But I didn't want to go by myself. That was the main point. I wanted someone who had a bit more experience or someone else there. And I ended up going with my girlfriend, and she's been traveling all over the world, been to 50 different countries. So she's a little bit experienced in that sort of thing. So, but no, I said I wanted to do it, and I did it. And do you know what? I think it's just that thing. Like, people always say, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that. You know, you've just kind of got to say to yourself, yeah, I might not get it done today. Yeah, that sucks. Or, you know, but it's going to happen. If you keep working for it, if you keep saying you're going to do it, you're going to do it. You know, no one can push you to do something. You've got to push yourself. And I guess that's the way I try and live a little bit. The more I feel like I'm the complete opposite of not of what I just said, but like, you know, when someone tries to push you to do it, some people like get motivated and then push themselves to do it. If someone tells me to do something, it makes me demotivated. Like, if people tell me to watch a TV show, I won't watch that TV show no matter what it is. Plenty of people told me to watch Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones, and I was like, no, I'm alright. And then one day I was like months later, after they'd stopped telling me to watch it, I was like, you know, I'll give it a go now that I want to do it. And I love it. I love both of those shows. So, and it's the same sort of thing. Like, my mum's been trying to push me to get driving lessons, and basically I was like, I'm not bothered about driving, anything like that. And then she stopped, and it's been a couple of months, and now I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. And then I just rang, driving school today. I don't know what it is in my nature, or if it's just human nature in general, that you don't do what you're told. I feel like if people want to motivate me to do things, they should just not talk about it, which is a strange way to look at the world. And I don't know why I do it, but I do it every single time, every single time. But yeah, and I've been like wondering recently, what is it about the world that everyone seems to be, put down or whatever like that, and I just don't understand. I really don't understand it, because, you look outside and, you got all the beauty and shit, and it's just, I can't understand how, people can be so down about their lives. If you're religious, you believe in an afterlife. Well, I assume you believe in an afterlife or whatever. And I personally, I do believe in afterlife, but I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna make my bets on it. You got to, take everything with a pinch of salt. If this is your one life, then live it to the best of your ability. People say, oh, if there's no afterlife or there's nothing after we die, then what's the point of living? Well, that is the point of living. You've only got one life. Go and live it. It's just I just don't understand, like, all the, like, again, I don't understand with, like, the religious debates as well, where people are saying, oh, I don't need to do this, I don't need to do good stuff in this life, I've got the afterlife, I've put this one up, I've got the next one to, sort myself out. So it's like, well, yeah, but what if it's not real, And I guess I'm agnostic in that sort of way, and I just always wonder what these people would do if there is no afterlife. You got to, like I said, I've always been taught, take everything with a pinch of salt. My grandma's always taught me that. My parents have always taught me that. And another way of saying that is, look at it through your eyes. Don't take everything on face value. If you read something in a newspaper, or you read something in a book, don't just be like, that is 100% true because someone wrote it down. You've got to be like, okay, yeah, that could be true, or yeah, all right, I can see the facts to back it up there. It's probably true. You can't. There's no 100% with anything, especially in this day and age. There's always shades of grey. There's no black and white. And I feel like that is a good way to try and live your life. Everyone wants there to be black and white, a yes and no, good and evil. But there's nothing like that. And once you understand that, and once you accept it, and you start living in the grey, everything becomes better, because then you can start differentiating between the shades, I guess. I don't know where I was going with that. Just went off off the cuff, off the cuff. But so yeah, that's that's all I want to say for today. Just rambling on. I'm glad you listened to my rambles. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.